Hello everyone and welcome to my review of episode number 21 of BB28. Again, I'm going to try to keep my voice down a little bit because I've got people sleeping. They got to wake up early. Let's get the obvious out of the way first here. I did not do a video for Sunday's episode, which was HOH. I also didn't do a live stream for the eviction last week, and I didn't do the power rankings this past Friday either. Just to sum it all up, I got busy with stuff, and I could have done videos still, but it would have been rushed. It would have felt a little bit forced. So I told myself, it's okay. I don't have to make a video for every single episode. Yeah, just kind of my quick thoughts, quick reaction here. Chuck got evicted last week, which I was kind of okay with. I did like Chuck at the start of the game, but I started to not like him as much as the game went on because you know, word got around the house that he was telling lies and stuff, and I don't know. Chuck, I was okay with it. I still liked him, but, I was a little sad to see him go. And, yeah, so he ended up going home. I believe the vote was 9-1, if I'm not mistaken. So then on Sunday, I will say with the power rankings, I'm going to keep doing them. I'm not going to stop doing them. So what I'll probably end up doing for this coming Friday, which is the 21st, yes? Yes, 21st. I'll probably just do, I'll say what their ranking was last week as well, and then this week, that kind of thing. So Sunday, Yash won HOH. I was happy for him. I like Yash. And we have yet to see a repeat HOH. So, little fun fact there. So Dee, Angela, and Haley ended up getting nominated. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with that, to be honest. Like, I like Dee, and in my mind I'm thinking, okay, so the returning players and the icons, they're finally vulnerable. But are they though? I don't know. So now, talking not really about tonight's episode yet, but Dee tried to use her 5K bribe power on Yash to keep her off the block. It didn't work. Yash did still nominate her. Melody also got the BB time capsule, so it was a funny one. She got a punishment. I was a little bit surprised to see her win it. I wasn't complaining because I do like Melody, but she ends up getting a punishment. She got the Lady of the Latrine punishment, which did end during tonight's episode, so she had to make a big announcement whenever somebody had to use the bathroom, so nothing bad. It's supposed to be humiliating, and it's kind of painful for the entire house because she had to blow a horn and yell every time someone had to use the bathroom. It's like, yep, that would definitely get pretty annoying with how many people are in the house right now? 11, right? Or 12? 12. 11 or 12. But yeah, so that happened. Now with the BB time capsule, there's only one more remaining. So this coming Sunday, we don't know who's going to get it yet. My bet is on Haley. I feel like Haley is probably going to get it if she stays. So yeah, there's only one more BB time capsule remaining. So there it is. There's my little quick thoughts, quick review on everything that has happened since the last eviction. So now let's talk about tonight's episode. So at the start of the episode here, Yash would tell Haley that he wants to work with her. I don't know how true this is, but Haley, I made it clear I'm not the biggest fan of Haley right now. So Haley, in her mind, she's thinking, okay, he wants to work with me, but he nominated me, which, I mean, I kind of get it from her point of view. I just don't like her. She's got that cocky attitude, which I really don't like. And, yeah, I don't know how much truth there is to what Yash told her there, but, yeah. So then, Dee said to Yash that she would put up Drew and Haley if she was in his position. So, at this point in time, Yash, he wasn't really sure who his clear-cut target was, but he's leaning more and more towards Dee, So, okay, right, understandable. Because, the icons, they've been running the game until this past, well, this week, really. This week is the first time any of them have ever been on the block this season. So, um, you know, I I totally get that. Dee is a strong player. She's got an HOH, and she's been sitting comfortably in the game until this week. But she might still be comfortable after tonight. We'll talk about that. Tonight was kind of wild, wasn't it? So there's so many alliances in this house. Um, they were they were showing all the names of the alliances. Good luck remembering all of them because I know I sure can't. But apparently, I counted when they were showing them. Devens technically has apparently 7 different alliances. I am not kidding. I counted 7. So like, in my mind, I'm thinking this could be great if uh, you know, if he gets far. And I mean, Devens is still looking great in this game. Um, there's just so many alliances. There's so many people are in the same alliances with each other, and it's like, holy cow, it's insane. It's just insane. There's so many alliances. um, so I put in my notes here for Devens. So far, so good, right? He's in all these alliances. He hasn't been on the block yet, and again, we'll talk about that a little bit later. So, obviously, D is on the block. D is his ride or die, right? So he's trying to figure out if he should use his diamond power of Veto to save D. But at this point in time, this was before they showed the power of Veto competition. So he's wondering, oh, I don't know if I want to use it yet, because obviously that's a very strong power. You want to hang on to it as long as possible, right? Um, so, Yash and Kamu would end up making a final 2 alliance. So, okay. I'm a fan of this. I like Kamu. Kamu is arguably my favorite. It's close. It's close. Drew is still my pick to win. That's not changing. It's been the same since I think I want to say week 3, week 2. But yeah, they make a final 2 alliance, and we'll see how much truth there is. They seem to trust each other a lot. So, yeah, we'll see how far they end up going. So, Drew would end up telling Dee that Kamu is going after her. And this is where it all begins. This episode was wild tonight. I didn't mention this either, but it was another 90-minute episode. They seem to do that for the Power of Veto episodes. Tonight it was worth it. I would say tonight it was worth it. Tonight was arguably the most entertaining episode of the season, and I am not exaggerating. If you saw it, then I think you'd know why. So, yeah, Drew would tell Dee that Kong was going after her, and right then and there in my mind, I start thinking, okay, so something crazy is gonna happen tonight, right? Um, so he would also go on to say that Kamu is basically running Yash's HOH, and he kind of was, to be honest. Like, Kamu, at this point in the game, the only people who have not been on the block, Kamu and Devens. That's it. Everyone else has been on the block at least once. So, he says he's in a great spot. He's chilling, he's relaxed, he's in a great spot. And now, his final 2, Yash, wins HOH. So Konga's looking great, right? So we go to the POV where they pick players for the POV. So Yash, as HOH, picks 2 names. So he would end up picking Melody first and Barrett second. So Melody and Barrett would both compete in the POV meeting. So now it would show Drew talking to Barrett, and he would tell Barrett that he could be a potential renom if he doesn't win. I don't know. I don't know if this was the case necessarily, and maybe. So right then and there, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, because they showed that, does that mean that Barrett won POV? We'll talk about that. So the POV comp begins, and it is the legendary OTEV competition. Everyone knows this. Every Big Brother fan knows what this is. So basically, OTEV would read off a question. about a house guest, and they would have to run down a slide. They'd have to go find the headshot of the house guest who fits the answer to the question. So, Angela was out after the first round, so I'm like, okay, yes, good start. And then something kind of crazy happens here after the round two. Dee and Haley are both out after round two. They're both out. That's pretty rare to see in OTEV, to see multiple people get out. So after two rounds, all three nominees are eliminated. So I'm like, Dee is out. So right away, my brain starts thinking, okay, so Devens is going to use his power, right? That's as soon as I started, I just hit my mic. That's, that's when I started thinking that, right? So then after round three, Melody would be eliminated. So it comes down to Yash and Barrett in the final round. So going back to what I said earlier when I was like, did Barrett win POV? He didn't. He was close. He was really close. I was kind of pulling for him to win. But Yash does end up winning Power Veto. So what a week for Yash. He wins HOH and POV in the same week. He's only the second person to do that this season. The only other one who did that was Devens during week two, right? So, yeah. So in my mind, I'm thinking, this is good, maybe, right? But Devens has his Diamond Power Veto. So, so Yash is adamant about not using the veto. He's not going to use it, right? I don't think anyone expected him to use it. And this is where I put in my notes. Surely Devens is going to use his Diamond Power Veto on Dee, right? But they showed, I didn't mention this yet, but I'll say it here. Earlier in the episode, it showed Devens he was very conflicted. Well, I guess I did touch on it a little bit earlier, but he was kind of conflicted, right? He didn't want to use his Power Veto. He wasn't sure because it's kind of still early in the game, and he's not sure if he wants to use it, but I'm thinking he's got to use it, right? The Dee is his ride or die. So, so then it would show Kamu and Yash. They're feeling very comfortable, right? They're chilling, they're relaxing. Yash is HOH. He's got POV. He's not going to use it. He's got the final two with Kamu. Everything is great for them, right? Or is it? So, right here I'm thinking, Devens is going to use his Diamond Power Veto. Because I'm going to be honest here, at this point of the episode, I forgot, in that moment, I forgot that Devens was the one who names the replacement nominee, and I'm like, oh my god, he's going to take down Dee and put up Kamu. And in my mind, I'm thinking, if he does this, the entire game is going to be blown up. So what do you think happened? Well, Devens and Kamu would talk with each other, and Kamu is basically saying he doesn't trust Dee at all. He just doesn't trust her, and I know he said that she lied about the lyric vote as well, which she did. She did. He's not wrong about that, but Devens knows that Kamu is going after his ride or die, right? So right there, it's that's like the final nail in the coffin, right? It's a given. We know what's about to happen. So, they would show another alliance being formed. So many alliances. So this one is called the Mosh Pit. It was 7 people. I didn't put down who the names were. It's see if I can remember all of them. Devens, Dee, Angela, Mallory, Melody, I believe Drew and Barrett as well. The 7 of them. I think those are the 7 if I'm not mistaken. So the POV meeting takes place. And Yash, as I mentioned earlier, he was adamant about not using it. He does not use the veto. So he goes to end the meeting, but nope. Devens, he's like, hold on a second, Yash, hold on. And he stands up and he says, this veto meeting has only just begun. And no one, no, what's funny here is everyone is laughing. Pretty much everyone is laughing, but no one even knows what exactly is happening at this point besides D. Because D was the only one that Devens told. He's the only, sorry, yeah, D is the only one that Devens told what he was doing, right? But everyone's laughing. They're like, okay, this is yep, this is crazy. And right there it cuts to a commercial. So I'm like, okay, yep, this is gonna get crazy. So we come back from the commercial and Devens does in fact end up using his diamond power veto to pull down D, and he does put up Kamu as the replacement, and he is stunned. He is stunned. Everybody is shocked, except for D. I mean, D saw this coming. This game is blown up. Dude, there's so many things I could say. I'm gonna talk more about this tomorrow night, obviously, probably before the eviction, assuming I do go live tomorrow night for the eviction episode, which I should be. But this game has been blown up completely because this could go so many different ways. Because, like, Devens was in an alliance with Kamu and Yash. Not anymore. Nope, not anymore. Now, this could be a good thing. This could be a really good thing. Because now in my mind, because I love Kamu. Again, Kamu is arguably my favorite. I'm not happy to see him go up, obviously. But if he wins Blockbuster, that means either Angela or Haley is going home. That would be a good night. That would be a very good night. Um, and I mean, I guess there is a chance, even if Kamu is still on the block after Blockbuster, he might stay, but I don't see it happening. Maybe against Haley, but I don't think so. But and it's like if Kamu does stay, well, he's going after Devens, 100%. Yash is going after him now. So listen here. This was episode 21. I'm just gonna say it. This was probably the most entertaining episode of the season because now I have no clue what's going to happen in this game. Um, it's really going to depend on who goes home tomorrow night. Obviously, I do not want to see Kamu go. If he does, I'm going to be upset. But if it's Haley or Angela, I'm going to be pretty freaking happy about that. So I'm not going to get too upset yet because this could be a good thing. This could be a very good thing. But dude, Devens is now the only person this season to not be on the block. That's insane. That is insane. As a former Survivor player, unreal. So this is what the show, this is what makes the show great, right? Just the chaos and the unpredictableness. But yeah, so that's it. Those are my thoughts, my reaction. Again, I'm sure I'll be talking more about this tomorrow night during the live eviction, which if I am going live tomorrow, which it should be, hopefully I'm not busy again tomorrow. I don't think I am, as far as I know, but I'll be starting 10 minutes before, so 7:50 p.m. Eastern, and we'll see what happens. Again, if he wins Blockbuster, I'm gonna be pretty happy because that means somebody I don't like is going home. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll just say right now, I don't think Angela's going home. I really don't. As you know, I'd love to be wrong about that, but yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow night for the live eviction episode. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this wild episode tonight. The house has been it's been blown up. It has been blown up completely. The game has been blown up, and I am all for it. So thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow night for the live eviction.